and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we're giving them the basics test. When did mono white become the best color for land destruction? Well, probably about the time that they decided that we should have both Field of Ruin and Demolition Field in the standard format, so we can run up to 8 copies of both. And then we can run Restoration of Eiganjo, which for Chapter 2 can discard a card to put a permanent card with mana value 2 or less from graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That includes lands. That can include more Field of Ruin. And Serra Paragon, which can also play lands from the graveyard. And it's also cool because when you sacrifice that land to do its thing, you also gain life. So this just creates this core of a deck where if the opponent doesn't run basics, we can kind of land destroy them, which is awesome in mono white, which is weird. This is a sub theme I love to try out once every month or so. You know, I'll come back and try this deck again because just a few salty rage scoops from having no lands will sustain me for the next month. And then the rest of the deck is the kind of mono white control grind deck that you've seen around. You know it, you love it. It's Eternal Wanderer, and we got the Elspeth Resplendence and the Wandering Emperor. So we got some super sister ladies up here who are also running the show as our win cons. It's gonna be fun. You guys are gonna enjoy it. We're gonna make some lands go boom. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin.
CGB's going down to playing Magic with the best. If you wanna join the party, then get down to Command Fest. One land go! One land go!
On the draw, it's a keepable hand. Lay down arms is always good. Ooh, and they play the Plaza. Oh, this might be a no basics deck. I mean, being on the draw sucks, but we'll make it work. Get that out of here. Get that Thalia out of here. We've got no time for that. Hopefully we find enough time to start Field of Ruining. Maybe right here. Peacekeeper. Let's see what they name. We have many options. It's any card name. They could choose Field of Ruin. And then the activated ability would cost more. My first 3 games playing this deck, I've been on the draw against Peacekeeper on 3. It's kind of weird how that works. All right, good choice by them on the laydown arms, because otherwise we could play the field, use it, and then also cast the laydown arms. So they chose well. Do we still want to field them this turn and just, you know, test them out? Or do we need to play something else? I feel like we're supposed to play the wedding announcement, to be honest. Get that thing ticking. Also get it down before another Thalia shows up. If they play an Adeline, it will be the exact same curve my mono white opponent played last game, which would be really bizarre. Because this one's playing a whole, like, it's not playing, oh my god! This game is so rigged, man. All right, we'll take the 1/1. We'll take the 1/1. The Adeline has to die, though. A little bit awkward on the mana, isn't it? But we could ossificate. Okay, let's try that. Seems good. That. Farmhand. Keep that ticking. Try to get a little board built up here. Hit all our land drops, make some creatures. And they're being too aggressive for us to pick on their mana base. Now they have 4 mana available through the Catilda. Okay, double Adeline, that must be nice. And they're still coming in. No blocks. We need this to be a very formidable force next turn, and ta-da, they've played their whole hand. Other than the Catilda, it is card for card, and other than these being basic planes, it is card for card the last game I played, which feels really rigged to me, Arena. I just want you to know, feels like you're up to some bullshit. I just said that. Yes, I did. All right, get rid of this. I've had enough of you. All right. Now I got some 2/2s. That can also crew a 4/4. Now the opponent has Catilda and Hopeful. If there are counters on things, Hopeful can remove them to blow up artifacts and enchantments, and that could be a big issue. Okay. Oh, we have to make sure we kill this. Drawing off the top. How good could it be? Now they do have enough to activate here. Please let that hopeful initiate die. Please. They don't have enough mana to add the counters with Catilda, then also use the initiate. Thank goodness. Damage? Yes! Hopefully they just miscalculated in there somewhere. Unless they have a way to get that back. Haha! Oh, that's a big draw too. That is a shutdown level of draw. But before we Paragon, let's bring the land destruction plan to them. There's the counters. Now, do they run basics? Basics? Arr. All right. Let's play the Paragon. Nice big angel friend and pass. Defense. Recruitment officer. Okay. I can dig up some soldiers, but this usually isn't a Harbin deck. Maybe I go after these courtyards to make sure it's not a Harbin deck. Eternal Wanderer is chilling. I can't wait to use it some more. But this is just something I need to do for the good of the deck. We gain 2 life. We nuke the courtyard. Okay, they run green and white basics. Lame. Presto y Ganjo. I'm just slow rolling this Eternal Wanderer. If they build a little board, then we get to clean it up. So right now they can do the +1/+1 or they can dig. Let's just chill. They're at 26 as well. We are the control deck. And they decide to build the board. Off the top, what do they find? Thalia, after touching all my permanents. Weird. Weird approach. Okay. All right, let's draw up with Bankbuster. A little card advantage machine. Oh, what do you know? A Bankbuster. And an ossification. So, we can get a free ossification here. I guess I want the officer or the Catilda the most. They have 1 card in hand they haven't played. It might be another Catilda. We also don't have to use this now because we could just Eternal Wanderer this board. Yeah, let's just get the Bankbuster in for free. Play the land. Do we let them play a little bit more? They're definitely activating Officer this turn, so they'll have another creature that they want to put on the battlefield. Let's let them play a little bit more. I'm playing with my food a bit. Don't mind me. There's also a part of me that wants things like the Farmhand and the Resto to go to the graveyard so the Paragon can get them back. And I want them to, like, try to attack me down a bit. Like, if you're playing any kind of control deck, your favorite part of the game is probably this part. Where it's like, how much more can I pull them in? And it looks like a lot is the answer. They've got Melira, which could be a little bit of a headache, and a Sigarda now. And they have some 5/5s. We have blockers. We have blockers. We're doing fine. They're deeply contemplating this attack. Deeply, deeply contemplating this attack. Making mana? You're not in combat yet, opponent. There you go. I think I know what you're doing. No, you're not. Sure. Okay. Let's draw. Let's crew. And the reason why will become very apparent very quickly, as we're just using our mana here to transform our farmhand. Give it lifelink and a little boost. Now we untap, we draw Lay Down Arms. Resto Ganjo goes away, comes back. Opponent can't really stop me in the air. However, once we use the Eternal Wanderer, we're going to need some kind of a creature. So we'll hold this back, because I plan to save my Paragon. Could attack with everything, but these blocks are really easy. We'll just send the Lifelinker. They don't have their Thalia untapped, so we should be able to gain here. Opponent afraid of getting scammed, potentially. There's a hit. Eternal Wanderer. So, -4. I will keep my Paragon. They will keep a soldier token. Now, Melira says, like, you can sacrifice, you can exile this to have another creature or artifact when it's put into the graveyard, return to the battlefield. The thing is, they have to choose now. If they choose now, I can then just choose that as the thing they keep, and they lose everything else. Okay, so they're going to choose Sigarda. This means that now I'm going to choose their Sigarda, whereas before I would not have.
You live because I allow it.
And then, it's only a graveyard, right? Let me read Melira to be sure. When it's put into a graveyard. Yeah. Yep. Take that, you pesky little humans. We go first. This hand is awesome. Draw this hand every day, if I could. Okay. This will be the third straight opponent I've played against who starts on Hopeful Initiate. This is so bizarre. Let's play the Ambitious Farmhand. When did everybody go back to Hopeful Initiate overnight? Or is the matchmaker just convinced this is what I live for, right? Okay. I get to absorb my turn. Okay, do they miss a land drop? Yes. That's what I'm talking about right there. So do we let this pesky little Hopeful Initiate get a counter, or do we play a Wandering Emperor and just kill it? I guess we could wait and see how they want to attack into the wide open mana. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's got to be the call, right? Okay, let's play Wandering Emperor. That works. I mean, I'll take those W's. Now, we're going to go for another matchup against Hopeful Initiate. At least this time it wasn't Peacekeeper Adeline, but it probably would have been if they'd drawn a land. On the draw, we'll keep it. The ossification should help. Although, Thalia, if they do a Thalia thing, it'll be sad. They have Gix Sleeves, though. This is going to be our first opponent who isn't just playing the same white creatures. Told ya. Told ya. Now, unfortunately, this is the slowest hand I've had today, and it is on the draw, and it is against mono red. So we could just lose. We could definitely just lose. Howie. Ossification. Swifty or Adversary? I'll make them work for their Swifty points. I'm not sure if that's right. Phoenix Chick. Okay, making them work for their Swifty points paid off. They have something, though. I'm guessing it's a Play with Fire. Let's play around the Play with Fire by not playing the announcement. If we play the Restoration, then we get it ticking, and it turns into a 3/4 Vigilance, which is a big problem for them. But we also get a free Ossification next turn with Chapter 2. All right, here they come. Ta-da! Lay Down Arms is a good one. Eat that. Now, if we play land and just say go, they're going to 100% expect a Wandering Emperor. And I would really rather do it once the Restoration of Iganjo is out there so we can defend it better. So we're just gonna do this. Get their Swift Spear, get the wedding announcement going. We still want them to have the Phoenix Chick though, because that's what we want to exile. Oh, squee. Gross. Okay. Block here. Yeah. Oh, my deck loves me today. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm happy about it. We take those. The ground game is secured. Right into my clutches.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Slice and dice. Now they've got to get 3 lightning strikes together before I kill them. And they pass without shooting anything at the Wandering Emperor, as many red mages do. But it's probably correct to not hit the Emperor here. They have to go face with everything they've got and hope it wins the game.
I have got new moves to teach you.
They also have to hope I don't do anything like use my own Wandering Emperor on my own token. But I am not beyond that life. That is definitely a CGB thing that could happen. Let's draw. Might draw something to play this turn, like an ambitious farmhand that could absolutely win the game. This card's pretty good. All right, opponent. Can you put it all together? You've got 3 more cards. Are they all burn spells? They're not going face yet. Pretty surprising to me. 4th land. What are they doing? Now they play with Fire the Wandering Emperor. Okay.
Still have much to learn.
Paragon. Nothing down there yet. This exiling stuff doesn't really do it, but the double striker probably does. And this hits for 5. Okay. Paragon, though, also just blocks in the air. All of these things win. Like, we don't need specifically Eternal Wanderer to win. I mean, Red Mage, you got something up your sleeve that other Red Mages don't. You got 9 damage for 4 mana. Yeah. Okay. They thought it through. That's what they came up with. Is there anyone out here with the courage to play 3-color greed piles? Okay, Boros aggro? Not gonna lay down arms there because there's always a Thalia. Okay, not yet there isn't a Thalia. But let's play a farmhand. It can stymie a recruitment officer. I mean, it might be all non-basics. There's the Adeline. You want to attack into this? You do? I don't think that's worth it, but hey, you do you. Nice draw. Little curve fill. Another one. How many Adelines have I played against today? It's kind of insane. All right, let's get the wedding announced. And another one bites the dust. I mean, let's go. Okay, Peacekeeper, sure. How many of those have I played today? This card is having a comeback. What's been bizarre to me is, like, I'm playing constantly against mono white, splashing, I don't know, some random legendary creature. What's the red one here? Halana and Elena? And they name ossification, because that's what you do. Let's just go ahead and make some trades. Fun. Go away. Would you like to play another one? Uh-huh, Brutal Cathar. Yep. That's the card that's been missing. That's a card I haven't seen much today, weirdly. All right, draw. See if we can hit land. Nope. Ossification. We could also just play another Buster. It's not like I'm afraid of the Brutal Cathar yet. The ossification might be needed to hit other things. The Tapped Thicket. A Brutal Cathar, because why not? All right, where's my lands? This is getting silly. I'm supposed to have lands. There we go. So if we pass the Brutal Cathar's flip, which is very bad for us, I'm at 10. If the opponent plays Halana and Elena, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I go to 3. It's pretty rough. Let's play Elspeth. Let's minus. Draw some attention. Let's get the resto. By the way, look at this. Look at this. Look deeply at this. It's a 22 land deck, guys. And this sets up Eternal Wanderer for next turn, which the opponent knows about. If they have a Thalia, we're in big trouble. But we do get a free ossification next turn. If they have some way to double their damage also, we die. Okay, there's the Halana Elena. But they know about the Eternal Wanderer, so they know that they're only going to have this 1/1 next turn. So it's kind of an odd choice to put the counters on that Brutal Cathar. We don't want an ossification because we're definitely don't want to remove something right this second. So is there anything down there to get? We could get a farmhand. We could turn this into a farmhand. That's pretty good. Could have also turned the plains into a farmhand to just get another one, but I want to keep hitting land.
Surrender now, and we all leave with our
You
lives.
keep this.
Make room.
We might have another Halana and Elena, though. They've been stuck on 3 for a little while. Yep, take out the Wanderer.
I'll return soon.
Lyra, yep. Okay. The critters are back. There's a Field of Ruin. Starting to think I'd never draw them in this matchup. Do they run basics? Do we test them? Or do we play the ossification? I'm not that worried about their board, to be honest. Like, I think we can fight this. I think I should save ossification for more Halana and Elena type cards. If I flip it tonight, their next Brutal Cathar can't hit the turn it enters the battlefield. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. They have to find aggression here. The Bankbusters, even without knowledge of the Emperor, the Bankbusters will start to take over the game. So they have to find a way to keep attacking through the 4/5. And play the Loyal Bodyguard, sure. Why not? But I don't think you've got aggression here. I think I've got you passing the turn. Let's see what their deck is made of, shall we? Let's go after the Plaza. Well, actually, we got to be careful here because they can activate. If I go after anything other than the Mirrex, they can make a little pesty. or they can activate their recruitment officer. But I want to basics check them. I want to basics check them very much. I'm doing it. Let them have a pest or a recruitment officer activation. This is a land destruction deck. And by God, I'm going to blow up some lands. No basics. We have detected weakness. We have detected much weakness. Let's see. 4, 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and power up the farmhand. It's a more mana efficient and definitely more relevant when you're at 5 life. Let's get them. What if you don't have green, huh? Huh? No, don't leave! I want to see all your lands go away. Oh, baby. All right. Well, land destruction plan is a win con confirmed. Well, these are the hands you sometimes have to be very disciplined about and send away. Sometimes you gotta do it again. Hand smoothing algorithm, hello. This was not supposed to happen to me. Of course. All right, let's get rid of you and you. Keep the lands we have and just try to stay alive and draw out of this. We start down 3 cards to our opponent, who is of course playing soldiers because there are no other decks that one can play. Just little white creatures. It's been the only thing I've played today. But I'm not bitter. I don't long for variety in my Magic the Gathering experience. No. Da-dum. Oh, should I put the counter on the thing that's attacking? I probably should. Demolition Field. Here we go. Guess we pass. Maybe I should have played the field to hold some priority there. He's only got 3 cards. What could he possibly have? Nothing. He's got nothing. Don't worry about this. Just send in your toys. Send in your nonsense. Oh, look. There's 4 of them now. Big thoughts. Big brain plays from the opponent, yes. Big giga brain. All right. That's the right thing to do. I'm still going to slice it up, though. If we make a 2/2 and block, they just get another creature. Oh, that's good. They might have a Brutal Cathar. It might have a Brutal Cathar. At that point, do I have to top deck another removal spell? Because as it is right now, if I take out the Veteran, they can't kill the Wandering Emperor. But if they have a Brutal Cathar, they take this, and then I have nothing. And I do probably need to get this back. So I think we just say go and let the Wandering Emperor die, and make sure we can get our Paragon back if they have a Brutal Cathar. Because of course they had it. We all knew that. The phrase is never didn't have it, for those who are new around here. And defending the Wandering Emperor, it wasn't going to work out. It's soldiers. It's frickin' soldiers, by God. So maybe I should have just made a 2/2 and let it die, but then Brutal Cathar. Yeah, I guess that would have been a little better if I was expecting this anyway. But it's one of those things where it's like, you hope for the best, right? And you end up with the worst. I don't know. All right, lay down arms. Give me that. Glad to draw ossification here. Demolition Field, your blue source. All right, they've got a good old-fashioned island. That's unfortunate. Hold ossification for their next brutal Cathar. Yep. How'd I know? Because it doesn't work any other way. If there is a card that is bad for you, they will draw at least 3. So what do we need? The Eternal Wanderer here? Yeah, that would be good. We do gain 2 life from using the field combo online. But remember, this was a mold of 5 on the play. We were down 3 cards before this game really started. Careful what you wish for. Show me the brutal Cathar, come on. Oh, they run Steel Seraphim soldiers. That's kind of greedy, but you know, greed is a thing people do in this game. Is this a forced block on the recruitment officers? It is if they attack with everything, right? If they don't. Awesome. Thank you. Gives me a chance to top deck Eternal Wanderer. All right, come on, punish these people. I think we drew 4 straight lands off the top. You can go back and check me. That you mold a 5 and you draw like that. What can you do? What can you do? All I'm asking, I've played 1 mono red deck and like 6. Hey, I play white creatures and run you over decks. Just a little variety, Arena. Give me a little variety. No, I did not have fun. This was the worst. This looks familiar. Hey, we didn't have to take 2 mulligans to get there this time. That's new. That's improvement. So we're on the play. I think that means we don't have to keep both of these ossifications. But we do have to draw a land or we're going to die. I'll actually put away the Emperor. I'm still optimistic I'll eventually play somebody who also enjoys the occasional 3-color pile and not just frickin' 1 mana play a little creature. Oh my god. By the way, that Wandering Emperor came right back, didn't it? That's a land. All right, we're not out of this yet. It's the same game. I am stuck in purgatory. This is actual hell. Actually, purgatory and hell aren't the same thing, are they? Yeah. Yeah, I know some of you frickin' nerds out there are already trying to correct me. So we definitely play Restoration, hit the land drop, get the free ossification next turn. Even though they get to distribute another counter with their Siege Veteran, they might put it on the Siege Veteran. Oh my god. Half dead. Ah, that's a good draw. We'll take that. But what do we play? I think we play the Wandering Emperor. The last time we held up mana, it got played around, but we could also just use Demolition Field here. And then we'd have something to hit with the Paragon next turn. We'll also have a board presence next turn to help protect our Wandering Emperor. Seems like a good Wandering Emperor turn. Also, opponent will be scared of it. I love that this is a tapped ossification. It just looks really funny to me down here. Oh, don't forget the... Yep, you gotta have 2. You can't not have 2 in that spot. That would be a disaster. Yeah, they're going for it. Make them have it is opponent's new motto. Okay, opponent, I will.
I've learned much during my travels.
Down to
I am
7.
almost sad to see you grow.
Big turn coming. We get this transformation. We get to put a counter on it. Though last time I kind of wish I made a 2-2, but here I think we're going to be better defended because we also get to do this.
Remember your training.
Then I think I want to set up Paragon for a future turn. So let's do this. Give him a little basics check. We see one right here. Soldiers usually has a handful. They're not that greedy, right? Normally. And hit you. And Brutal Cathar. Every frickin' time, man. Every time. All right, big draw.
I guess that's
Beautiful. We love those. I have more removal spells in my deck than they have Brutal Cathars, so it makes sense. I should get to draw that way. Paragon, get field. It's not Brutal Cathar. Okay, but it is Harbin. Whoa. Get you some. Okay, because they can make that a 4/4, but that's a block. We go to 3. That's a good one. That is a very good one. Do we have anything to get back here? Not really. I guess this goes here. We sack this. We get back another one. And then we play that. Okay. So we want to ramp here. We could have sacked the Field of Ruin or the Demolition Field in response to the trigger if I'd been thinking about it. That would have been a good play. Team 2. Nuke that. I think I still get a land drop from the graveyard here, right? Run him out of blue mana? It's getting close, right? Very close, but we need to leave up Iganjo this turn. And we do flip it, so their Brutal Cathar doesn't get rid of this. Okay, they're going in. No fear. No fear whatsoever. They're trying to force a trade with the Paragon. So I could kill the Harbin. Yeah. It does punish us really bad if the opponent has another one in hand right now. But that's the only very specific thing that punishes us. We've got their own Iganjo. Rude. Okay. We go to 1. This goes exiled. Oh, baby. Hit it. All right, no blue sources for you. And we gain 2 life. God, the Paragon Field combo is so fun. Are you out of basics yet? Are you out? Are you out? Are you out? Okay, they got 1. We got another. Yeah, let's make him attack. You got the guts? You have the guts? You have no guts. All right, we're at 3. Let's be aggressive. Let's get this. Paid. Paid off.
I'm not looking for you.
That's lifelink. That's doom. I hope you draw all blue creatures for the rest of the game. On the draw, this hand is unacceptable. Too slow. Okay, this is better. This is much better. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we count on drawing a land? I think I will count on drawing a land. On the draw, right? Easy. We'll get there. Or we'll draw a 5-drop. That is also a thing. Oh my gosh, this is where this is the matchup for the Field of Ruin. This is it. This is the oops, no basics. Okay, some basics. But look at them go. What are they up to? Finally, somebody who brews decks. Playing Magic the Gathering. I know. I am confused myself. Are they going to pass? Get that Celestis? That sweet, sweet Celestis trigger? Yes, yes. Planeswalkers and creatures, huh? Eternal Wanderer. So we could get a tapped land. You could get a free ossification that does nothing. We could decline. I guess we just decline. Draw and try to hit land or play Wedding Announcement against somebody who might be a farewell deck. I think we just want to keep activating the Bankbuster and not overcommit. We might hit a farmhand, so I'll do it now. Okay, that's fine. Means we have our next land drop as well. They've got a Wandering Emperor.
I've learned much during my... May your blade strike true.
It's like 5-color mono white with extra steps. Nope, they've got swamps. Okay, it's weird. I've got this 3/4. Let's go get another land. Let's keep activating Bankbuster. I'm not really afraid of their Wandering Emperor that much. I'm fine to chill for a bit and draw more cards. I mean, they are twitchy. Like, you can see them just fidgeting over there. So let's just be patient. Twitchy opponents? Let them twitch.
Strike fast and
Are they annoying?
hard.
Yes. Do we have to worry about them that much? Not really. Just be chill. Oh no, so many creatures. All right. Gotta draw land. Gotta draw land. We didn't draw land. That's not good. 5 3/3s, and we can't get an Eternal Wanderer. Oh, wait. Never didn't have it. Actually, we did draw land. We just didn't know it. Congratulations on your elephant.
Because I allow it. Time is up.
Make a creature pass, okay. They didn't use the Celestis. What does that mean? What does that mean? This is on 3 loyalty? Should we ossificate it? Should we Elspeth and just try to punch it? I guess we could also Elspeth the Bankbuster and try to kill it that way. Make them have the answer. It's not bad. I guess we could also just get rid of their token and then try to attack them. And they'll probably play something. But if it's a Leyline binding on the Bankbuster, we're fine with that. Okay, no responses. I sent this as well because if they remove the Bankbuster, we could transform the farmhand.
For this?
Let's hit our land drop. It's still a deck that could play board wipes, so let's be careful. Play this. Activate. Sure. Like I said, board wipes. Land off the top. All right, how to start deploying the next phase of our domination. We want to draw with our Bankbuster this turn for sure. You can play Eternal Wanderer and make a 2/2. That's pretty good.
I'll clean up this mess. We can win this together.
Here comes the cycle. Uh-huh. So that gets rid of the Eternal Wanderer, sure.
I'll return soon.
Still leaves behind a double striker. Ooh, there's a Field of Ruin. So we finally get to start our Field of Ruin plan, potentially. I love that. Let's see what the opponent has when I attack here. We know they play Wandering Emperor, but they don't appear to have it here. Land Destruction Plan online. You know they have basics though because they run herd migration. It's kind of a letdown. Just gonna go get this plains, turn it into a Field of Ruin next turn. I think I could play Elspeth here. I could play Wandering Emperor. I think we'll just hold up Wandering Emperor for instant speed. That way if they clear the board, we can do something. There's a Atraxa. We knew it was somewhere. The opponent found it. Right off the top, huh? So they get a whole new hand of joy and happiness. We're at 14. We have a few ways to get rid of an ossification. So ossification on Atraxa doesn't look very good. I don't have any sneaky ways to tap it either. What to do, what to do.
I am the Emperor of Thanagar, and I have got new moves to teach you.
Get back the field. Or we could get a farmhand. All right, another counter here, +4, and another counter. I think we can win. If I'm doing my math right.
Remember your training.
Let's do this together.
And you thought you might be safe. Double Strike's a heck of an ability. Bam. And we are back for a little post-game wrap and stats check for this no basics mono white kind of control-y variety deck, and we went 6-3 in about an hour of playtime, despite playing against almost nobody that we could use our land destruction strategy against. Even the 4-color deck we played against used herd migration to actually make sure that they had plenty of basics in the deck to do what they needed to do. So yeah, maybe this is a best of 3 strategy. If any of you want to build a sideboard and try it in best of 3, I'd love to know how Grixis and other such piles just squirm when you're blowing up all their stuff. In best of 1, it comes up every so often, but most of the time you're busy backhanding and slapping around all those monocolored creature decks, especially the white creature decks, which I played so much today, I just could never do it again and I'd be fine. But yet I know as soon as I queue up again, turn 1, recruitment officer, Yoshin soldier, whatever, we're gonna do it again because that's what we do. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.